Did we almost get scammed?
First deal of the morning. Let's go.
Don't buy aftermarket Datejust watches.
If you're looking for the best Rolex models in terms of investment, stick to these models. Guys, this is what we do with fake Rolex boxes.
Alright, let's do it. Done.
Thumbs up.
Good.
It's on memo because then I can show it, and if they want it, I give it to them. If I don't, I return it, but that's tough in this business.
Is this the first ever produced 1016 Rolex dial? Let's find out. Let's get into the episode. Cheers.
I can't stop. I can't stop. I can't stop. You can try, but I won't stop, won't stop.
Alright, so customers were researching. They wanted to buy a sub today. They found out that we had the best price in LA. Yep. Fresh from the watchmaker. Perfect condition, 2022.
So here it is. In terms of Rolex, this is one of the best ones that has held its value.
Yeah, that's what I wanted as well.
But if you're looking at where to place your money, that's the watch.
Yeah,
Of course.
so that's.
I have this one here. This is like from '99.
Mm-hmm.
This is 10,000.
10,000, yeah.
That's what those cost new if you can get them. You know, so it's crazy how the market is with those.
Alright, let's do it.
Done.
Thumbs
Sounds
up.
good.
I have, it's gonna be an ETH.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And we do take crypto, so if you guys have crypto, call us. We'll tell you guys the details on that. Sold. Rolex sub 126610. On to the next. First deal of the morning. Let's go.
Don't buy aftermarket Datejust watches.
This is an aftermarket bezel and dial. So I have to get it back to original shape.
By adding the bezel and dial with diamonds, aftermarket diamonds, they're charging $7,500, $8,500.
You paid a lot for it, huh?
I paid $8 for it.
Yeah. The way that it is, it would only be about 3 to 35, maybe.
We buy them all day long in original condition for 3 to 4.
They charge you for the diamonds, that's why.
Yeah.
You know? No, I can't buy it for that. Try to sell it as is though. There's guys in these plazas around here that'll take it as is.
Okay.
And maybe they'll give you, closer to what you paid.
Okay. Don't buy those watches.
A lot of our customers come from Instagram directly. This customer in the lobby DM'd me on Instagram. He said he had 2 watches for sale, asked for photos. We agreed on a price, and now he's here. Let's go talk to him.
I'm just tired of paying my cardinal every month, bro.
Yeah.
So it's just like, you know what?
Get out of it.
Yeah, I was looking at the paperwork. I'm shy of 20K that I stole. I was like, might as well, dude.
Yeah.
Get myself out of debt and I'll be chilling.
Oh, I hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now, the watches look good to me. They passed my test. You just gotta match the serial numbers.
All good. No worries.
Where do you get this? I've never seen this. Mayo. It has it in Spanish. That's cool. I mean, I've seen it, but it's not often. Probably
whoever,
the Mexico City Rolex or something like that.
Maybe, probably whoever my uncle got it from, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, this Rolex Submariner, while I was authenticating the watches, they look good to me. Sent them up with our salesperson to go get authenticated with Mike. And when they went up there, I took the boxes to the back office, looked at them. I could tell right away something was wrong.
You see it?
Not just that, look at the text.
Yeah.
This is so green. This is lighter, this is lighter.
These are really deep fakes, and we could only tell when we put a real box next to it. So we're gonna put you guys to the test. You guys go ahead and guess, box 1, 2, or 3. Which box is the fake? You can comment in the YouTube comments below or Instagram, wherever you're watching this. Box 1, box 2, look at the color of it, the shape of it, the text of it. And box 3. The next thing that we looked at is the color of the boxes. Look at the color here. Look at the colors. Which one's real?
It's 3 different colors, it's hard to see.
Fake Rolex boxes have become so good, it's hard for even experts to tell. So after we looked at both boxes, we determined both of them were fake. We never told the customer, and I did know this while I was buying the watches, but I'm not buying the box, I'm selling the watch, and the papers were authentic. So we honored the deal with him, but you have to be very careful with fake Rolex boxes. Some dealers, and I won't name names, will save costs by including a fake box. It happens, and you have to buy from a reputable source, guys. That's the only thing to say here. Are Rolex prices increasing? These 6 Rolex models have had the least price change over the last 12 months. First, we have a Rolex Batman. By far of all models here, this has been the best watch in terms of investment. The price has stayed between $17,000 and $18,000. You guys can get it from us 2021 for $16,900. Next up, we have a Rolex Panda. This is the 116500. It's 2023 and brand new. This watch will sell for $32,000. Next up, another great model that's held is the Rolex Sprite on Jubilee. Oyster has held great as well. This watch, $18,000, brand new, 2023. Next up, the Blue Sky Dweller on Jubilee. Really great watch, really great investment. This watch, $22,800, and it's brand new. Next up, we have a Rolex Root Beer. This one's 2023, and we're selling this for $18,800. And last but not least, the Rolex Pepsi has been a great watch in terms of investment. This watch sells between 20 all the way up to 24, depending on the year and condition. We sell the watch typically at about $21,500. All right, so vintage Rolex watches are a lot different than modern Rolex watches. You guys have heard me say this before. Well, currently the modern Rolex market is hot and the vintage Rolex market is down. So right now, between us, I am trying to buy up the vintage market. I love vintage watches and I have my own personal collection. So this watch came in and I was very surprised at the dial. Let's take a look.
Now the photos that he submitted, you can probably see from the video, it's really dark. It's hard to see the dial. Well, if you look right here, 7 o'clock, between 7 and 8, I thought this was dust on the crystal or something. This looks like it's on the actual dial. So there's several different variations to this dial. It could be a Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3. I'm gonna have to look at it a little bit closer. But what was interesting about the watch and why I liked it and wanted to ship it in is the crown up top is a different shape than the last one that we just had in stock. I believe that was like a Mark 4.
So right away, Luis and I noticed that the little dots on the dial in the lower left-hand corner at about 7 o'clock, it was not dust on the crystal. It was on the dial. So it was a cracking, or it happens with humidity in the watch, and just like a natural little cracking that happens on the dial. Now, the most interesting part of this dial is, if you look at any Rolex now, you'll see Swiss made, or some version of Swiss made, at the 6, very close to that crown. And there usually will be a crown, or it'll say tritium or T, less than 25. The problem is not the ask. It's that the dial, he believes it to be a replacement dial. He's the original owner, but he had service on it done by Rolex USA. I forget the city. But it still looks like an original gilt dial, but we can't find Swiss made on the dial, and we don't see any versions of it without Swiss made. Now, what does that mean? You might think it's not real, but the Rolex Explorer 1016 has a lot of different dial variations, and this one is the first dial ever created.
Didn't even have it.
Really?
So it's a type 0.
Whoa.
See that?
Whoa. Beautiful piece. This watch is going to stay in my collection. I'm unsure of the value. There's definitely not many out there. Happy to pay the customer what he wanted, and it's a great piece.
One of my predicaments in my business is I'm just myself. We used to have a family business since 1958 in Glendale. I mean, you know, I guess my whole thing is like, if it's okay if I take a picture.
You can,
I deal with a few people that don't have this particular watch, and I usually do things on memo because then I could show it, and if they want it, I give it to them. If I don't, I return it. But that's tough with this business.
Yeah.
Because you don't know me, and you know.
Honestly, I don't do it.
You may not do it.
Yeah, I don't do it.
So, and
I'm one of the
to hand you 14
few
grand.
guys here that doesn't do it. Yeah.
I mean, the truth is that I wouldn't be averse, and I don't know how you feel about this. I have a two-tone Submariner that has a ceramic bezel that's, I mean, probably at least equally valuable.
Yeah.
I mean, I wear the crap out of it, but
I just
I
don't
mean,
do
is
it.
that something that you would like be comfortable? I mean,
I know
He may be very fine just doing a picture.
it's a more than fair
Yeah.
request,
Yeah.
but honestly,
I just don't do that.
I just sell stuff, you know, straight
Yeah.
away as it
Yeah,
is, and I don't
I
want
gotcha.
any headaches or what I do
I
with
got
this
it,
guy.
makes
What I do.
Here's my two-tone Rolex bluesy. Let me give you this about the same value as for Wimbledon, and let me take the Wimbledon, go show my client. I'll call you if I can get it sold. I have enough headaches, guys. I don't need any more. I sell enough watches clean with no problems at all. Buy watches clean with no problems. I want to avoid any problems. So, nice gesture, I guess, but I wasn't going to do this deal. Stuff happens all the time here at the office. This time a fire alarm went off, and I thought actually there was a fire in the office, so I got the team out. We were waiting outside. I wanted to go see what was happening, and I think someone just must have pulled it. Some idiot.
Fire?
No,
False alarm.
I think somebody pulled the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody pulled it.
Ground fault accident.
All right, guys, that there concludes the episode. We've had a lot of fun stuff in this one.